So obviously you saw in the previous video, I got these two cars, the EG and the Accord. But I did say that I was going to buy another car, or maybe buy another car, and I did actually do it. So let's have a look what it is.
Another day in the ghetto. One look outside and I'm already upset, yo. It look about 102. It's a Saturday and Biggie ain't got nothing to do. I'm interrupted by a phone ring. Sometimes I wish I never got the motherfucking thing. Hello, hello, can I speak to Biggie? Yo, who this? Tanisha, yo, call back, I'm busy. Why don't you hit me on the box a little later? Washed up, got dressed, hits the elevator. Steps out, it's the same old scene. Dope fiend, crack fiend, eyewitness news team. I seen the honey with the butt looking butter soft. I know she look much better with them clothes up off. Sitting all thick with the ruby red lipstick. That's the one I got to get with. Can I get with ya? 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 Why you wanna?
Oh no, I bought myself another EG. Okay, why did I do this? It's a good question. Is that basically it was too good a deal to miss. It's got a lot of parts in it, which I'll talk you around, but it hasn't actually got an engine at the moment. So you see there, missing an engine. But what it does do is it's got almost all the bits, minus the engine, the gearbox, obviously clutch, flywheel. It hasn't got a radiator, but it's got almost, hasn't got an ECU as well, I'll talk to you about that, but it's got almost everything else. It's even got the wiring loom for a B-swap. It's got the rear bracket and engine mount, although I bought some other bits for that. You know, it's got a battery. Everything basically works, other than it doesn't have an engine. And then the car itself, it's in ESI, so it would be the 1.6. I think that makes it the single overcam 1.6, kind of economy spec engine. It's got a sunroof. It's got NK wheels. It's got a 1-inch master cylinder as well, and I think it's got 262 front discs. It's got rear disc conversion. It's got this wing, kind of duckbill style wing. It's only fiberglass. The bodywork isn't amazing, although it has had the arches sorted. So these are non-standard arches, but you know, they're very solid. And you know, not amazing by any means. The paint's very flat, very done. But if I just show you inside, this is the interior. It's got Accord Type R seats, which don't, because it's from a four-door car, you can't actually pick them up and put them forward, but they are quite nice. A little bit of wear there, but electric windows. It's actually got door speakers. I've got the covers in the back, but I was just having a look what was in there. It's the interior. I've already got an ECU, so I can put that straight in there. And this is a P28 I've got from before, and it's chipped and stuff for a B18C4, so that's fine. What else about it? The interior is quite clean, actually. It's got a headlining as well, which is something, and then the back it's a bit dark, but you can see it's actually got, I think that's a DC2 Type R rear bench, which is pretty nice, and the well, that's the upright, and the rear bench, it's actually a little bit small for the car, but it actually looks decent. You know, all the plastics are in here and stuff as well. And I'm just gonna, it's got Civic mats. I don't think I've seen them in a while. Then the hatch. It's you know, it's all here. It's obviously different screws there to mount that wing. Then it's got very clean rear boot space, and there's no rust or anything in here. It's got Meister R coilovers as well. It's actually got, let me show you down here, got an ASR rear anti-roll bar mounting plate. What else can I tell you about the car? I mean, that's most of it, but my idea behind it is I've got a lot of B series bits. I've actually got you know, some bits I've started buying for it as well. What have I got? Let's go over here. Bought myself some Hasport mounts and the 3-bolt in case whatever engine I buy doesn't come with that. It's got the 3 bolts side engine mount. I've got a cat so I can pass an MOT. Came with that bracket, but I've already got one, so I guess I've got a spare. And yeah, it's quite a standard car other than that front lip. I don't really love that front lip, but it's there, and that rear wing. But yeah, it's quite a complete car. Like I say, I've got the ECU for it already. I've actually got quite a few other parts. I've got a clutch and stuff like that for it. So it should be quite easy for me, I'm hoping, to get this car back on the road. It's kind of like a nice, easy winter project. And then once I've got it up and running, get an MOT on it and see what I want to do. But it's a lot cheaper still, especially if you have a load of B series bits, to do a B swap rather than a K swap, in my opinion. And there's a lot less messing around. It's much more kind of straightforward. I don't have to cut anything, or it kind of just all bolts up. So anyway, I'll just show you around the rest of the car. Again, the bodywork, it's pretty averagey. Really like those wheels. I think those wheels are really smart. But yeah, let me know what you think about the car. I know obviously I've got that car as well. So yeah, too many cars. So kind of my problem. I always seem to buy stuff, but yeah, I think this is a good car. I think it will be hopefully quite an easy swap. I'm looking for a B18C4. I found one, but maybe I should go for a B18C. So the idea is to keep it normally aspirated. I don't need another turbo. I could obviously rob the turbo off that and put it on this, but I don't want to do that. I just want to keep it normally aspirated. So yeah, that's my plan. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have a B18 engine for sale. And yeah, look forward to more videos coming on this EG.